Brittany has had to endure an unimaginable situation, and we're thrilled that she's on her way home to her family and friends. We thank the members of the NBA and WNBA community who never wavered in their efforts to raise awareness of Brittany's unjust circumstances. And that basketball community has responded today. This from Kia Nurse. BG is coming home. Freed BG from Trae Young. This from Carmelo Anthony. BG is coming home. Amazing news. Much love, Brittany Griner. Hashtag We Are BG. And finally, this from former President Barack Obama. Grateful for the long overdue release of Brittany Griner today from Russian custody. Kudos to the president and his administration for the difficult diplomatic work involved to make it happen. We're looking forward to having Brittany back home. Game Time continues after the break with highlights on a 3-game Thursday in the NBA. Stay with us.
Nice. What? With the Game Time app, I pay 60% less than this guy.
60%?
Game Time finds you the best last-minute deals and guarantees the lowest price. Download Game Time now. Nice shirt.
The holidays are upon us.
Go to 1-800-Flowers.com.
Find the perfect gift.
And wow the people you love.
Wow, I loved it.
1-800-Flowers.com.
Don't they just sell
There's
flowers?
so much more.
Rosé candles.
Hot sauce pack.
There's some cookies.
Happy holidays.
It seems like you can never get the right pan, but when you find it, they all come crashing down. Yikes! Well, now there's Gotham Steel's Stackmaster cookware. Non-stick, space-saving cookware that neatly stacks inside itself. Finally, you can have an organized kitchen with every pan and lid right at your fingertips. Stackmaster features a triple-layer titanium coating with our non-stick super durable cast texture surface. Nothing sticks to these pans. Everything just slips and slides. It's like cooking on air. You can chop right inside them without making any scratches. Even use electric metal beaters and everything slides right out, not even a scratch. Stackmaster pans are oven safe up to 500 degrees, so bake oven fresh cheesy bread or broil juicy cheeseburgers. Make your favorite oven pot roast. Even flames won't damage these pans. The entire Stackmaster set is dishwasher safe and made without any harmful PFOAs. Some high-end cookware sells for close to $500, but you won't pay that. Get the entire Stackmaster cookware set, including the medium and large fry pans, medium and large saucepans, and the large stock pot for the factory direct price of just 4 payments of $29.99. And if you call or click to order today, we're going to drop 1 payment. You'll get it all for just 3 payments of $29.99. Plus, we'll even ship it to you free. And it gets better, because you'll also get vented glass lids to fit all your cookware, including the medium and large saucepan lids and the stock pot lid. They're tempered glass, so they don't break. But there's even more. We'll also send you a 2-piece utensil set with slotted spatula and heavy-duty spoon. That's a complete 10-piece set, a huge value, for just 3 easy payments of $29.99, plus free shipping. And we'll even guarantee it for a full 10 years. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-809-5543 or go online to GothamStackmaster.com. So call 1-800-809-5543. That's 1-800-809-5543 or go to GothamStackmaster.com.
It's a center court doubleheader on NBA TV. First, 2 elite point guards square off in Memphis. Then in LA, the Celtics dynamic duo lead their squad in a matchup with the Clippers. Hawks, Grizzlies, Celtics, Clippers. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
Monday at 8:30 Eastern, Jared Greenberg and Channing Frye had you covered with the biggest moments, spectacular performances, and all the great finishes as they happen live on NBA Crunch Time. It's exclusively on the NBA app. Earlier on NBA TV, the Nuggets in Portland to take on the Blazers, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Meanwhile, the Blazers have won a couple in a row. Jeremy Grant with a one-handed jam early on.
You know, this is former team, but you know he wanted to send them a message early on.
Mm-hmm. And Shaden Sharp with the alley-oop.
He gets up so high, G. That was more hoops than out. Yes.
Drew Eubanks. Then a whole lot of Nikola Jokic on the other end, GA.
Yeah, I mean, he just continues
to kill you kindly. He is unbelievable with everything he's able to do. The teardrop. You know, 7-footers typically don't shoot teardrops.
Not like he does. And they typically don't have vision to find people like that, too. Finding Aaron Gordon on the baseline for the jam.
The Blazers, though, would lead the way by 1 at the half, 64-63. And then, Brendan, they'd run away with the lead in the third.
Yeah, and we see a nice little play right there by Nurkic getting down the lane. And Dame started feeling it in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say he was feeling it?
You did.
They want to spoil the rest of the highlight, but yes.
You were just telling the
There's going to
truth.
be a lot of that.
Yeah.
How about Jokic? 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists.
I mean, just as complete an offensive weapon as we've ever seen at the center position.
More Dame. Deep.
Come on, man.
Goodness.
Then Jamal Murray with the fall-away jumper here. Back and forth and back and forth. Anthony Simons driving and getting the pull-up jumper to go.
And that was a big shot because Anthony had really struggled all game.
Then Aaron Gordon here ready for the tip-in.
Jokic had a great move right there, but Gordon gets the nice tip in. And right now, check your watch. What time is it, GA?
Dame time.
Mm-mm-mm.
Or
40 points and 12 assists for Dame. But how about Jamal Murray doing this?
This is incredible. Listen, Jamal Murray wasn't having the best shooting night. Nice crossover, pulls up on Jeremy Grant. And what about the faith the coaching staff must have in this young man to not give the ball to Jokic, but to give the ball to Murray on a night where he's not shooting that well?
And how about the faith he must have in himself?
Big faith.
Less than a second left. That's a final position. And the Nuggets win it, 121-120. Dame with a third career game with at least 40 points, at least 12 assists, and at least 9 three-pointers. The back-to-back MVP, Nikola Jokic, led the Nuggets with 33, but that big bucket from Jamal Murray was the go-ahead. Let's listen to what he had to say.
All right, here with Jamal Murray. Wow, what a finish, Jamal. 14 of your 21 points in the fourth quarter, but we're going to talk about those last 3 right now. Take us through that play.
We didn't really care going for 2 or 3. We just wanted to get the ball in, going to Yoke. He fumbled it kind of on the sideline. He just gave it back, and I realized we had a lot of time, so I didn't have to rush my shot. Got to my spot and made it.
Yeah, crossover and then step back to that shot. So everything within the rhythm that you wanted in.
Yes.
What was this game? There was a lot. It was a roller coaster type of game. What did it take for you guys to be able to, especially in that second half, be able to withstand what Portland was putting on the court?
They came out hot in the second half, but we knew that if we wanted to win the game, we had to play defense together as a unit, especially in this crowd. So I think we did a good job of that.
You know, surviving this crowd is one thing. Surviving Damian Lillard is another thing. When he gets to making those 3-pointers, I mean,
everybody though. Yeah. Nurkic was like 3 for 3. Jeremy played great. Simons was aggressive all night, but yeah, Dame got hot. Like I said, it was our defense down the stretch. We were able to stay together, keep our units together, and get some stops down the stretch.
What was the key to that, Diva? Was it just playing more connected?
We know they're going to make shots, especially on the home floor. We couldn't get down on ourselves, keep that negative energy, go on to the next play and figure it out.
GA, how big was that shot for Jamal Murray and his confidence?
In a lot of ways, we may look back on this game for the Nuggets because they've had kind of a lackluster start to the season, and quite frankly, he's still trying to get himself back. And it's moments like these when there is doubt, when there is uncertainty, you know, you struggling as a team, lost 3 in a row, and you're able to come up with the goods when it matters, man. Those are the moments that allow you to exhale and start to believe that something better is ahead. So that was an impressive performance by him and them on the road against a team in Portland that is not to be taken lightly.
Brendan, the Joker, was an assist shy of a triple-double, but he shot the ball 25 times, which is what you wanted to see more of.
Exactly. I think Jokic really set the tone by coming out aggressive early and often in this game. And when he does that, he's the force to be reckoned with. But more importantly, he makes the job easier on his teammates because he's either going to score it inside or he's going to create such a problem. And he's such a great passer that he'll be able to find guys on the weak side. Love the way he played, love the aggressiveness. And this is how he has to play on a nightly basis. I'm not saying that he has to take 25 shots on a nightly basis, but he has to start games out with the right type of focus and mindset to be aggressive because he only takes 13 shots per game on the season. That's way too low for a guy of his caliber. GA, there's only been a certain amount of MVPs in this league. There's only been a certain amount of guys that have won 2 MVPs in this league, and there's a small list of guys that have won back-to-back MVPs. Jokic is one of those guys. He has to play like that on a nightly basis to set the tone for who Denver's going to be.
GA, break down some of Dame's night for me. I've read the numbers, but what'd you see on film?
He's such an incredible player in the moment. He just always seems to have that flair for the dramatic, but what gets often overlooked is he's a terrific passer, 12 assists on the night. He's not a guy just looking to score, but boy, can he when you need him to. Not able to knock this one down, but just the wherewithal to stay within that play and to come up with the goods on that possession. And, he's a guy, too, that a lot of times, this is not a design where you're going to say, hey, just pull it from 28. Mm-hmm. You have to have a level of confidence and belief in yourself, because you're not going to always make these shots. But these are difficult, game-changing shots. And he's also one of those guys that he doesn't need a lot of space. And if you notice there, I don't know there's anybody in our league, or maybe ever, that can square themselves up for their jump shot. That guy gets straight up and down. He never shoots the basketball off balance. For young players, that's something you should really try to emulate, because his balance on his jump shot is as good as it gets.
And a game like this on a Thursday night in December says a lot about the Western Conference at this point as well.
Western Conference absolutely loaded. There's no easy games when you're out there in the Wild Wild West.
After the break, the highlights continue in South Beach with a scorching hot stat line from Bam Adebayo. Stay with us.
Bam.
My basketball journey began when I was really, really little. I really developed not just a passion for the game, but a real interest. Over the course of my career, I experienced everything. 4 years playing for Coach K, winning championships, jumping in the NBA, amazing, being an elite player, and then all of a sudden having it all go away, having to fight to resume your career, and getting back and playing, having great joy and fulfillment, great experiences. All of that led me to NBA TV.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan. 100% authentic fan gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
If you want to go fast, go faster. And if you got the devil on your shoulder, take him for a ride.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan. 100% authentic fan gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
The new Subway Series menu, the greatest sandwich roster ever assembled. For more on the new boss, here's Patrick Mahomes.
Incredible. Meatballs, fresh mozzarella, and pepperoni.
Oh, the meatball's out. I thought he never fumbles. The new Subway Series. What's your pick?
We love going to games, but good seats get pricey. So we use Game Time. Game Time checks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals. We got our seats 20 minutes ago for 60% off. Last-minute tickets at the best price in seconds. Download Game Time now.
Over 100 million Americans have a low credit score. Self is a new way to build credit that doesn't require a credit score. Plus, Self helps you save money every month and reports your payments to all 3 credit bureaus. Download the app today.
You're watching Game Time, brought to you by the Kia Telluride X Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA.
Paul George and the Clippers in Miami to take on Jimmy Butler and the Heat. And GA, Jimmy Butler was back in the lineup and getting buckets.
Doing what he do. impacting the game in all facets. And in that first quarter, he just kind of came out and set the tone and let his team and the Clippers know, I'm here.
12 points in the quarter alone, but how about PG-13 knocking down the transition three?
A smooth right there, stepping right into that three-point jumper.
And then, Brendan, it would be Caleb Martin getting hot from downtown.
And Caleb Martin was absolutely on fire in the first half. Ended up with 16 points in the first, and they needed him.
56-54, the Heat would lead the way at halftime. Then more PG-13 here in the third, GA.
Yeah, impressive, too. Keep in mind, this team played last night, lost a tough one in overtime up in Orlando, minus Kawhi Leonard tonight, but Paul George doing all he can to give him a chance.
Bam! That's that bad man.
Sing it.
Hey, man.
Sing it.
Hey, you know who it is? That's that bad man. You know how he's going to fit? Bam! Oh, bam! That's how you got to get the and one, big fella.
Oh, PG, though, bringing it up, getting the tough bucket to go, plus the foul and the free throw. Keep the Clips in this.
He is so good in traffic.
Max Strus to Bam, yet again, this time the floater. Brendan, he finished with 31 and 10.
Bam was an absolute beast. And I love when he's aggressive, looking for his shots. And this guy's always looking for his shot. When a hero comes along.
Can you sing that as well?
Nah, I'm going to leave that one alone.
More Jimmy buckets.
I just don't know if there's anybody who's better when it matters most than Jimmy's play.
Damian Lillard's on line one.
Yeah, he's in that category.
Close, right? Yeah.
They're on the same team.
29,
I tell you
8,
this,
and
though.
7 for PG.
I'd have doubled him right there. I'd have doubled. Jimmy
He
was right
had
there.
the last 8 points for the Heat in the win. Here's Greg Popovich and the Spurs at home against the Rockets, trying to avoid a 12th loss in a row. Look at that from Jalen Green.
They add up quick, too, when you get on the losing streak. I was a part of a few.
I mean, I had him. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Keldon
that's big
Johnson.
right there with your chest. Welcome to the league, rookie.
Trey Jones getting space, a 27-footer here.
Trey Jones has been solid for the Spurs this year.
The long outlet pass to Jabari
How many
Smith.
games have they lost in a row? Well, they desperate right now.
Ooh, look at this. Is that a stare down? Love that for you.
It don't count, though, if they're not looking at you. You can't stare. No, you can't stare down the
Like
back.
if we saw it, but he doesn't.
No, it doesn't matter.
Hold on, y'all. Look at
Oh, he
this.
hit it with the one leg.
Look at that. Beat the halftime buzzer with it. The Rockets would lead the way 54-51, but more Johnson in the third, heating up from three.
Way too much room.
Yeah, that's an easy shot. That's a summer workout jumper.
Yet another one.
That was a little tougher. Still in the corner three, though.
Jones this time blowing by Eric Gordon for the layup. 26 points and 5 assists for him in this game.
That's a great game. You called it. He has been playing well.
Yeah.
Then more Johnson, 32 and 7 for him. The Spurs win at 118-109.
There you go.
On Monday, the NBA is on NBA TV, and so is Center Court. We've got a double header. In the first one, starts with our Center Court crew on the call. Spiro, Brendan, 3D on the sideline.
Man, make sure y'all check your boy out for sure. Hey, if you ain't gonna plug yourself, who is?
Well, I'm about to because we're headed to the House of Haywood next.
Oh, man, don't tell me it was a good time. Only reason why I showed up for work today.
He's not lying.
Not at all.
Before the ball is tipped or shot is even taken, before the crowd explodes or history's made. If you're going to bet, have a game plan. Bet legally, set limits, and keep it fun. And if gambling becomes a problem, visit responsibleplay.org to find help.
5 minutes, fellas. 5 minutes.
Appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, you getting that bet in before the boom, huh?
Yeah, you LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That
It's
ain't
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
Go to 1-800-Flowers.com.
Find the perfect gift.
And wow the people you love.
Wow. This is amazing.
Whether you want to say happy birthday,
So cute.
Or I love you.
I love you too. Thinking of you.
Wow.
Go to 1-800-Flowers.com.
celebrate the people you love.
Switch to Boost Mobile this holiday season and get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone featuring a quad camera and 6.6-inch display, powered by one of America's largest 5G networks. Switch to Boost and unleash your power.
Kevin! Oh, nice. Kevin, where are you? Kevin! Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. I'm going to cash back on the gingerbread house.
Ooh, it's got little people inside.
And a snow globe.
Oh, I wish I lived in there.
You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin.
It's a holiday tradition.
That it is. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Capital One's The Match is back on TNT. Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy battle Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth for the ultimate golf showdown. Watch live this Saturday at 6 Eastern, only on TNT. Any thoughts as an avid golfer yourself as to what that might look like?
You know, that's a tough one because I love all four of those guys. I mean, obviously, I'd like to see Tiger do well and Rory. But, man, JT and Jordan, they tough. I don't know. I'm going to be watching.
Oh, yeah.
That I do know.
We all will. Again, our resident big man is in the building, and thus it's time we head to the House of Haywood.
Hey, Gia, you already know what time it is. Time for the best plays from the big men from around the associations. Only for the big fellas, though. You ready?
Yeah.
Lelo, you ready?
Hey,
man, y'all know we ready, man. Roll my clips. Y'all know what time it is, man. Stop playing with me.
That blue suit been rocking for a minute.
Yeah, it has. We
it.
might need to update it. But you know what? You don't never need to update the moves and the passes by Jokic.
Oh my goodness!
Jokic filthy right here.
One more again.
The behind the back, eyes in the back of his head.
Oh my goodness!
Listen, nobody knew where the pass was going. The Mavericks definitely didn't know. Jeff Green slips behind the defense, and Jokic with the filthy dime. Wow. Y'all ready for number 4? Play number 4. My man Miles Turner getting filthy. Yeah, quick behind the back on Austin Rivers and finishes right over the Stifle Tower.
Did you know he could do that?
I had no idea. I don't think he did either. But guess what? You reach, I teach you. Watch Austin Rivers. He reaches and then ends up fading all the way to the background. Got him. Listen, Austin looking more confused than Herschel Walker talking about vampires and werewolves. That's real confused. Look at Halliburton. He's like, yo, this is crazy. He's going crazy out here. Play number 3, that's a 2-pack. Get it? That's why we got the same play, same guy with 2 different plays, because Anthony Davis was having himself a week. You see him right here with the Dirk one-legged fadeaway out of bounds. Bobby Portis, insane defense, but this is way better offense. AD is filthy. Bubble AD is back. He's back playing like one of the best big men in the league. He had 44 and 10, GA. Look how Thanasis is looking at him like, how dare you do my brother and my teammates like that? But he wasn't done yet. He goes right down the road, and he's back in my own stop the ground. DC, yes. That's a grown man jam right there. Gia, you like that one? Wow. Man, who wouldn't love it? Hey, listen, the whole James Gang family loves it. Look at him right there. As AD dropped that double nickel. Look at LeBron and Savannah. Like, man, damn, AD going crazy like that? I ain't seen a double nickel that impressive since MJ had that 45 jersey on. Greg, you know about that one.
Why you had to go there?
I had to do it. LeBron James going for the layup.
Yo.
Yes, Giannis is like access denied. Blocked him. Oh my good. Like the block was filthy. The rejection was serious. Rejecting him quicker than Nike did Kyrie's contract. It's too soon for that joke. All right, I'm sorry, Kyrie. No, they don't take it against me. You know your boy still loves you.
He's watching.
Daniel Gafford goes up and he goes and gets it. I'm gonna start calling him Daniel Go Gadget. If you throw it up top, he will go and get it. Daniel Gafford. Insane alley-oop. The alley was crazy. The pass actually was really not that good. That's what made the play. But Daniel Gafford just doing insane things on this play right here, taking off, up, and away. Daniel Gafford is play number 1 this week in House of Haywood.
And you know, if you
That was
show
impressive.
up in pink, you've got to do something like that.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Show up and show out.
Yeah, you definitely got to show up and show out, for sure.
That'll
gonna have some
unfortunately
boogeyman on
do
the
it.
House of
Now, House of Haywood's only for the big fellas.
No.
You got to be at least this tall to ride this ride.
At least that's all.
At least
Okay.
this tall to ride this ride.
That's discrimination, man. I'm
Call
saying.
it what you want to call it.
Okay.
Call it what you want to call it.
We've got to leave it there. That will do it for Game Time. For GAN and Brendan, I'm Kristen. We'll see you next time.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
House of Haywood. Man,
House of Haywood,
you gotta have some brothers that ain't that big in there, man.
Nah, man, not really. Not at my house. It's my house. You can't. We got high shelves. Everything's a pie. You won't be able to reach.
We'd like
I
to
can got a
invite.
step ladder.
Nah.
I can step up.
After nearly 10 months, Brittany Griner is headed home. She was released Thursday in a 1-for-1 prisoner swap with international arms dealer Victor Boot. And according to the White House, the release came together within the last 48 hours. Welcome into our NBA TV studios. I'm Kristen Ledlow. The months-long high-level negotiation has come to an end with Griner's freedom secured. The exchange agreement negotiated with Moscow in recent weeks was reportedly given final approval by President Biden within the last week. Griner, the 32-year-old WNBA star, was detained at a Russian airport in February and later pleaded guilty to drug charges, specifically cannabis-derived oil cartridges in her luggage. Griner was set to play in a Russian basketball league during the WNBA's offseason. She was sentenced to more than 9 years in custody and was recently transported to a Russian penal colony. After approving her swap, President Biden spoke to Griner by phone from the Oval Office. Here's more.
Moments ago, standing together with her wife Sherelle in the Oval Office, I spoke with Brittany Griner. She's safe. She's on a plane. She's on her way home. After months of being unjustly detained in Russia, held under intolerable circumstances, Brittany will soon be back in the arms of her loved ones, and she should have been there all along. We've not forgotten about Paul Whelan, who's been unjustly detained in Russia for years. This was not a choice of which American to bring home. We brought home Trevor Reed when we had a chance early this year. Sadly, for totally illegitimate reasons, Russia is treating Paul's case differently than Brittany's. And while we have not yet succeeded in securing Paul's release, we are not giving up. We will never give up.
So over the last 9 months, y'all have been so privy to one of the darkest moments of my life. And so today I'm just standing here overwhelmed with emotions, but the most important emotion that I have right now is just sincere gratitude for President Biden and his entire administration.
First, I'm grateful to the administration, the State Department. You know, we've known negotiations were intensifying and a solution was in sight. And I was personally emotional at today's events because you never know until the end. These are geopolitically complex times and the moment. And so I'm overjoyed that BG will be reunited with her parents, her mom and dad. As a mom myself, I can't imagine the anguish they have been going through. And obviously you saw Sherelle at the White House this morning as events unfolded. So, and let's not forget BG's fellow WNBA players too. They advocated every day for her and the whole women's basketball ecosystem. I also want to thank you, the media, for keeping BG at the top of your coverage because that was helpful, and to the WNBA fans as well who continue to advocate for BG and getting her home. As you know, I've been a big advocate for letting the players do what they want to do with their off season. This is their time to figure out what they want to do. But we're also chipping away at the economic model and growing the league. And so we tripled the number of player marketing agreements we did with players this year. And in order to do one of those agreements, they stay home here in the U.S. And so And I think more and more of our players are taking other opportunities here at home, like, what Janae is doing with ESPN, Candace with Turner, Sabrina was announced working with Oregon, Skylar and Kia doing kind of broadcast things with their respective NBA teams. So, and many others. We've got now current WNBA players coaching, in both the G League and the NBA and at the college level. I think some of our players will want to still play overseas because, one, they're either from there, because we have 23 players of our 144 from 13 different countries, or they don't get a lot of playing time in the WNBA. It's highly competitive here. And again, as a former college athlete, I would have wanted to play year-round when I got out as my craft, and they are the best in the world. So we look forward to working with them on an economic model to thrive in the future.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver had this to say: Brittany has had to endure an unimaginable situation, and we're thrilled that she's on her way home to her family and friends. We thank the members of the NBA and WNBA community who never wavered in their efforts to raise awareness of Brittany's unjust circumstances. And that basketball community has responded today. This from Kia Nurse: BG is coming home. Freed BG from Trae Young. This from Carmelo Anthony: BG is coming home. Amazing news. Much love, Brittany Griner. Hashtag we are BG. And finally, this from former President Barack Obama: grateful for the long overdue release of Brittany Griner today from Russian custody. Kudos to the president and his administration for the difficult diplomatic work involved to make it happen. We're looking forward to having Brittany back home. Game Time continues after the break with highlights on a 3-game Thursday in the NBA. Stay with us.
Getting close to the action. I love making fresh pasta. We're going to start off with double durum. There you go. Finally, somehow. Let's go. Arms in the air. Stay there, stay there, stay there.
We at the park, we're going to pull up.
This could be the best pickup game of all time.
Get Google Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro for free. Plus, get 50% off Pixel Buds.
Stay tuned to get this free nonstick bakeware set and free egg pan. That's right, absolutely free. A nail gun blasts right through this metal fry pan, but not with a Gotham Steel hard anodized pan. The nails just bend and fall away. And look, the ultra-strong nonstick surface still cooks eggs that slide out with ease. This cookware is virtually indestructible. You can cut and slice in it, use electric metal beaters, even chop with metal utensils, all without a scratch. Gotham Steel will stay like new for years. And now, this huge set is available at a factory direct price. This is professional-grade cookware, forged with intense heat to create an indestructible metal frame. Then it's finished with titanium and super slick ceramic. You can bake right in the oven up to 500 degrees and make faster meals with more delicious results. No oil or butter is ever needed, and every pan wipes clean with ease. Plus, the entire set is PFOA free and dishwasher safe. Other hard anodized cookware can cost over $800, but you won't pay $500 or even $300. Get the huge 13-piece set with vented tempered glass lids for just 5 payments of $49.99. But act now and we'll drop one whole payment. Plus, even get this 5-piece nonstick bakeware set so you can easily make delicious desserts. No extra butter or oil, because cookies, cakes, and muffins always slide right out. And look, you'll get a free egg pan, perfect for sunny eggs and delicious sandwiches. These gifts are a $60 value, yours free. Altogether, that's a 19-piece set of chef-quality cookware, and we'll even ship it to you free. And it all comes with our huge 10-year warranty. Your first payment of $49.99 gets the whole set to your door. Try it for 30 days. If you're not thrilled, send it back. There's no risk. Don't wait. Order right now.
To order, call 1-800-702-5126. That's 1-800-702-5126, or go to GothamAnodized.com. Again, that's 1-800-702-5126, or order online at GothamAnodized.com.
Roll up to a TNT doubleheader brimming with superstars.
Curry on the launch. Splash! Alive on the Rock Attack!
Warriors, Bucks, Celtics, Lakers. Coverage begins Tuesday at 7. Presented by State Farm on TNT.
Monday at 8:30 Eastern, Jared Greenberg and Channing Frye have you covered with the